Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Emeka. I'm now a second year analyst at Top Investment Bank. And in this video, I'm actually going to break down how I budget both my base salary and bonus. The average salary for an investment banking analyst in London is around £60,000. So for the purpose of this video, let's assume I make the average because I'm not allowed to speak about what I actually make. And honestly, I'm making this video right now because bonus season is literally right around the corner. And I was actually thinking, how am I going to spend my bonus? So I thought, why not record that and share it with everyone because that's what YouTubers do. But first things first, £60,000 straight out of university is extremely good. Earning £60,000 puts you in the top 8% of earners in the UK. As of November 2022, the average salary for someone in the UK working full-time is £28,000. So if you're going to work on an investment bank, you can see it's a very lucrative job path. First of all, how much do I actually take home? So we start with £60,000 and we subtract £11,000 for income tax and £5,600 for national insurance, and you're left with just £42,900, which is extremely annoying because when you hear £60,000 base salary, you think it's such a lot of money, but when you subtract tax and national insurance and even your student loan debt, if you have any, you're left with just a fraction of that money. So on a take-home basis, my monthly salary is actually £3,600. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is that a big number, small number? Is that what you're expecting? But in terms of budgeting, there are typically two schools of thought. There are people who actually needlessly obsess after every single expense. I mean, every single thing. They look at the grocery bill every month and think, what can I take off? What can I buy the cheaper version of? And there's people like me who believe as long as you're not spending money or I don't know, £600 Balenciaga sneakers every week or every month, then your focus should actually go to trying to maximize your income and not needlessly obsessing about every single expense. But let's talk about what my expenses are now. So there are two types of expenses, both fixed and variable. So my fixed expenses are those expenses that don't change from period to period and are always due monthly. It's literally the cost of breathing in London, which is extremely expensive. Anyways, they're as follows. My most expensive fixed expense is my mortgage, which is £1,400, and the fact that I'm even saying I have a mortgage makes me feel so old because I remember when I was still in university, but it is what it is. Then after that, we have my council tax, which is £300, which is quite expensive to be fair. And then we have utilities, which cost me around £200 a month. And then we have traveling to work 3 times a week, which costs me £120 a month. And my 2 gym memberships, yes, 2, cost me £65,000 a month. And I know people are going to ask, why do I have 2 gym memberships? But because I like to train hard, I like to train at old school gyms, I can't go to the one closest to me, which is 25 minutes away before work because I try to get to the office at 8 a.m. And even though I wake up at 5, it's not just ideal. So I go to a commercial gym closer to me, and on a weekend when I have more time, I then go on to a hardcore bodybuilding gym. So my Sky subscription is my next fixed expense, and it costs me around £55 a month, which is both broadband and TV. So my total monthly fixed expenses actually comes down to £2,120, which I think is quite a lot. So this is the first time I'm actually making this video, actually collecting how much I spend a month, and I was actually quite surprised that it's actually that high. But a bulk of it is, like I said, my mortgage. So my variable expenses are just food shop, coffee, after work drinks sometimes, and a haircut so I don't look too dusty. So my weekly food shop costs me around £60. So if you multiply that by 4, that's £240 a month. And then my next cost is coffee at work. This is part of banking culture, whether it's networking with MDs or talking about other analysts or trying to have a catch up with someone else in a different team. Going for coffee is just part of banking culture. It's not something you cannot do. I mean, it's what it is. So I spend around £60 to £100 a month on just coffee. And in terms of actually after work drinks, because I typically go with senior people, I rarely buy my own drink, but when I do, it costs me around £200 per round. So I'm not going to include this because it's not that often. So my next variable expense is actually a haircut, which costs me around £25 every 2 weeks. So that's £50 for the whole month. So my total variable expenses actually come down to £360 plus my fixed expenses, which come down to £2,480. So I mean, that's a lot for just expenses. So when I take away my income, I'm left with £1,120. I invest £750 in my ISA. I'm actually left with just under £400 each month, which, you know, is actually quite shocking. But this is the reality of being an adult. It's paying bills, getting older, taking on more life responsibilities, and then this comes with more bills and then paying that again. So looking at my expenses, someone could probably say they're quite high, and someone could probably say I could actually just reduce the amount of time I could for coffee or buy food from Lidl or Aldi. But as far as I'm concerned, if I spend £100 less each month or even £200, I'm left with maybe £500, £600, or over £300. Am I that more well off? I actually don't think so. So there's no point for me trying to actually pick apart my expenses, rather than I just rather focus on trying to make more money.
Just the 5p ones, please.
These ones are 15p.
15p?
Now, one part to include is bankers get paid a bonus yearly, which you actually still get taxed on, which is extremely annoying, but is what it is. So based on this website, the average first year bonus is between 10k and 40k. So let's take the middle and say it's 25k. Based on this bonus calculator, my take-home bonus for the year would actually be just 14.5k pound, which is £14,500. So how do I actually budget that? I invest 8k of that in stocks and shares. 3,500 goes into an emergency fund, and then £3,000 goes to whatever I like. It could be a holiday, buying expensive clothes, buying, I don't know, saving up to buy a Rolex next day. It could be whatever I like, but that's literally more or less my dispensable income. My bonus leftover, which is 3k, plus my base leftover, which is around £400. So £3,400 is more or less my dispensable income to do whatever I like with. So I hope you guys found this video somewhat useful. I'll leave links below to any websites I refer to, and let me know what you think. Do you think budgeting is useful? Do you budget? Do you not? Do you hate the fact that people talk about budgets on YouTube? Just let me know what you think, and like, comment, subscribe, share, and do all that fun stuff. So yeah, see you in the next video.